sure you go to the ashcastshow.com, subscribe to the podcast, go to ashcasttv.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, tuning in. You could be anywhere on the planet Earth, but you are here with me, and I appreciate that. If you are new to the show is broken down into 3 segments. Segment number 1 is our financial or our inspirational word of the day. Segment number 2 is our financial news. And then segment number 3 is our Ask Ash Cash segment of the show. Your fast shout to my mailbox money monster Styles Lewis for tapping in again with the news. So we appreciate you. All right, cool. So I wanna start with the inspirational word of the day. And this one, I posted this on my Instagram. Let me see what Fem Creator, what up? Leave us earlier than that, Ash, so you can get there on time. Give yourself some time. Here's the one thing I'm gonna say though, right? Fast shout to my mailbox money millionaires, my mailbox money, monsters. They always looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel blessed because you know what I mean. I get messages always about like, yo, make sure you're not spreading yourself too thin, or yo, make sure you know what I'm saying. So salute. Because you know what I mean, like y'all always looking out, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because sometimes when you're a giver, when you give, people are just sort of are taking, and they never replenish, and so that's how I know. Number one, I'm in energetic alignment with my energy, right? Because if I wasn't in energetic alignment of allowing the universe to serve me, then the people that would be in my space that I allow in my space would only be taking, and then the universe wouldn't be giving me anything back. You know what I'm saying? And so so I'm happy that Mailbox Money Academy is growing into a family, really, and not just this thing that Ash Cash started, but this thing that we are all in energetic alignment. Because at the end of the day, that's the one thing. And this is not even my word of the day, but maybe it should be, because it just like touched my spirit. But that's the one thing that I'm gonna say, and I say this all the time, but you'll know what energy you're vibrating on, based on how your life is, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll really know what energy you're vibing on, right? And so our prime example, we opened Mailbox Money Academy, and I was very selective, right? I was very selective about who I let in, what your vibe is like, connecting with you, all that stuff, right? And then that's why we had the application. And so as we kind of built that out, I realized, like I said, the energy in there was nothing but love, right? So like, I'm a giver, and then like all we have in the group is nothing but givers. Like, everybody's always, focusing on giving. We're all focused. And I'll be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some superstars in there, and I see myself in everybody. Like, every single person that's in there, I see a piece of myself, right? I see the people who are super duper hungry, who no matter what, they're going to go after it. They're going to get what they want. I got those people who are perfectionists, you know what I'm saying? Who are like, yo, I want to do this thing, but I ain't going to put it out till it's perfect. Like, that's me as well. Right? Like, y'all, like, there's so many layers of people, you know what I'm saying? So I got the people in there who are like, yo, I'm just starting out. I want this to be perfect. So I ain't gonna put nothing out. I'm gonna figure things out. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the people in there who are super duper stars, but are just not shining their light. Like, superstars that are not shining their light, and that's me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, in certain spaces, I rather not make noise. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain spaces that I walk into, and I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna make noise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna exist, and I'm not gonna like be loud about it. But regardless of anywhere I go, I'm supposed to shine bright, just naturally who I am. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm saying that to say that you cannot see what you're not. And I'll be honest, right? And so even there were times where I would see struggle, right? I would see people that are struggling. And I would be upset, like, yo, why is this person talking to me about the struggle? Or why this person talking about this? Or why this person talking about that? And to realize that even if somebody is complaining about one thing, it wouldn't bother you, and you wouldn't be able to see it if it's not in you. You know what I'm saying? If it's not in you, then you're not going to see it. Then it's not going to bother you. But if it bothers you, then I need you to take a step back and ask yourself, what is it in you that you see? If you see it, if you see somebody hating, and you be like, yo, that person's such a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this person's a hater. Like, why is this person such a hater? Then what is it in you that is a hater? Because if you didn't have a ounce of hate in you, then you wouldn't be able to see haters. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is jealous or envious, and you see that, then what is it in you that makes you jealous or envious? If somebody's struggling, right? If somebody's struggling and you're seeing that struggle and you're like, nah, you need to do then what is it that you need to do? Like, I'll give you an example, right? Like, I got, people that I know that are going through some real issues, right? Going through some real stuff. And they're trying to figure out their life, and then they have they have issues that they're working with, right? And so, I have one friend in particular that is trying to start a business, and very, very talented, but keeps hitting a roadblock, right? He keeps hitting a roadblock. He works at a job that he does not want to work at. The job doesn't pay him enough. And he's always sort of like, and I don't want to use the word complain, but when I speak to him, he's always talking about his struggle, right? He's always talking about where he is, where he doesn't want to be, and how he should be in a different space and all that stuff, right? And so, I got upset, right? And the reason why I got upset, because I'm like, yo, bro, you mad talented, right? You mad talented. And if you mad talented and you don't want to do this job, then why are you doing this job? Right? And that's what I was saying to him. And I'm like, yo, bro, you just need to do it, right? And so I realized that, and he was struggling with what I consider short money, right? What I consider short money. And you know what I mean? Like what he was struggling with short money. To the point, and I ain't gonna put that out, but to the point where I was just like, yo, bro, like I got so upset, like, yo, bro, what's your Cash App? Right? And I sent him something. I usually don't do that, so nobody hit me up with your stories. But I usually don't do that. Because I feel like that opens the door for other stuff. So I usually don't do that. But for the sake of the story, that's why I'm telling you, the whole story, right? And I'm like, yo, bro, what's your Cash App, right? But afterwards, I was upset though. I was like, yo, I was upset. And because I'm like, yo, this dude is mad talented, and he's struggling off of this amount of money. Like, that's crazy, right? But then I had to reflect, right? I had to sit back and I had to reflect, right? And I said, yo, we going through the same thing. We going through the same exact thing. And the reason why I got upset is because I'm going through the same thing on a different level. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the same thing on a different level. And it's in my business though, right? It's in my business because I'll be honest, there's certain parts of my business that I don't want to do, right? But I do them, right? There's certain things in my business that I don't want to do, but I do them. And there's certain parts of my business that I'm like, damn, yo, like I need this to, not need this because my needs are taken care of, but I want this to flourish on a different level. Like there's parts of my business that I'm like, yo, I want this to focus on such a different level. Like, and that's what, I stay up late. I work hard. Like people don't see the amount of work that I put in towards the things that I believe are mine, right? Like, and so when I realized that, I said, yo, like that, my guy is just a mirror. Like he's just a mirror of me, right? And the reason I was able to see him, and the reason why his actions triggered me in that way, is because that's me. Like I'm that. Like I am the guy who is doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing. I am the guy who has all this talent, and I should be in a different space, and I'm just not there. And so I say all that to say to y'all is, when you start looking at the things that trigger you, the things that bother you, the things that you can see, um, you got to realize that that's part of you. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that it's part of you, and you have to, like my guy Wall Street Philippe says, you got to come to terms with fear and desire. Because I'll be honest, there is a level of fear, not in like I don't care what people say. You know what I'm saying? But there is a level of um, man, it's weird, and I can't even pinpoint what I'm saying, but there's this feeling, right? There's this feeling of having it all together. I'll be honest, right? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like, and I know, and the reason why I could confidently say this, is because I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, if you don't get rid of any blocks, they're gonna manifest in a different way, right? And so, I'll be honest, like my blocks have always been survivor's guilt. It's always, you know what I'm saying? It's always been survivor's guilt. And this is like my therapy session now, right? It's like survivor's guilt. And so while I got rid of survivor's guilt on one level, right? So it used to be my hood people, right? It used to be my hood people. It used to be like, yo, I'm from the hood, so I wanna be like my people, my people from the hood. You know what I'm saying? And so I used to feel guilty anytime I got success. When I was working corporate America and I was doing stuff there and entrepreneurs and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was that survivor's guilt. And so now I'm at a space, man. If I really have an opportunity to change the trajectory of my whole life. I'm talking about another level, because I'm at a level right now, right? And I'm not sneezing, you know what I mean? I'm not sneezing at that. I'm at a level right now that I'm blessed with. But I also have an opportunity to change on a whole different level. I'm talking about like tax bracket. I'm talking about, hiring employees. I'm talking about, everything that I've ever dreamed of, like the amount of people I can help. Like I have a great opportunity, and it's like stifling me, because I'll be honest. So I'll be honest with y'all, right? Um, I have I have three television deals in the works right now, three, right? And one of my television partners, I'm talking about major. Like if I told you the stuff that they produce, you'll be like, oh shit, Ash, this is big. Um, and so I one of my television partners hit me about something, and I read the message, and I didn't respond. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I read the message, but I didn't respond, you know? And I was just thinking about it. I'm like, yo, bro, why didn't you respond? Like, why didn't you respond? Like, why are you not acting like, this opportunity, like it's weird. And so I'll be honest with you, like, and again, this wasn't supposed to be it, but I just need to say this to somebody, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, yo, why you acting like this opportunity isn't a big deal, right? Like I promise you, this will take me to another level. I promise you. And so literally, I told myself, I was like, yo, I told myself in my mind, I'm like, nah, cause when I got the message, right? when I got the message, I didn't respond because I said to myself, bro, you working on your stuff, right? You're working on your stuff. So respond like that should not like the TV stuff shouldn't take precedent over your stuff, right? And then in my mind, right? In my mind, I convinced myself, right? I convinced myself that I don't want to be dependent on this. I don't want to feel happy that I have these opportunities because I should be making right because I'm a self-made person. So I should be doing this myself. And so I'm not going to give more energy, right? Right? You hear those quotes. I'm not going to give more energy to something that's not mine, right? And even though it's a partnership that could take me to the next level, I'd rather give more energy to something that's mine, right? But at the end of the day, that's self-sabotage because at the end of the day, the heightened, right? That me being heightened to the next level, right? Me being heightened to the next level is always, right? Because I'm me. It's always gonna feed the stuff that I'm doing. It's always gonna feed, what I'm doing. All right, champ. It's always gonna feed, the things that I'm doing. So why am I self-sabotaging, right? And to be honest, I'm self-sabotaging. No, I'm charging the phone, champ. I'm on the show, man. I'm charging the phone. I can't give you the charger yet. Right. And so I'm self-sabotaging because I know that, I'll be honest. I love my life, right? I love my life. And this is going to, you're going to see what I'm saying, right? You're going to understand. Fast shout to AJ always interrupting me cause he think he the boss. But so I'm a take this full circle for you, right? I'm self-sabotaging, right? I'm self-sabotaging because I love my life, right? I love my life. And because I love my life, right? Because I love my life, I think AJ needs to say fast shout, right? No, Blessings 3D, that's a fact, right? You're in the middle of a quantum leap. That's a big fact, right? And as I say this, right? As I say this, I'm realizing, you know what I'm saying? So it's good that I was able to get this out, but it's good that I'm able to teach while I'm giving, putting this out, right? And so I love my life, and there's a part of me, right? There's a part of me that I believe there's a part that's being blocked, right? That I need to work on. There's a part of me that believes getting to that next level, right? That next tax bracket for me. There's a part of me that believes that somehow that's going to change me, or somehow that's going to, change the trajectory of my life, and whether or not the way my life is right now, which I love, there's a part of me that wonders getting to that next level, if that will, because it's an unknown, right? And so just like people in pain, right? Just like people who have been through struggle over and over and over and over, right? People who have been in struggle over and over again, they, even though like you could tell them like, yo, bro, this is the way to get out of that struggle. Yo, sis, this is how you do it. Because they've been through that struggle over and over again, that's familiar. Like they're familiar with that, right? They're familiar with that, and so they don't know what's on the other side, right? They don't know what being in a different tax bracket feel like. They don't know what having unlimited money supply feels like. You know what I'm saying? Like they might feel like, yo, if I got a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? If I got an unlimited money supply, like, yo, vultures might come out. People might think I'm a target or da-da-da-da. Like there's so much that is in play, right? There's so much in play where you are, right? You're addicted to struggle. Fast shout to me and Sykes, Vietnam in the building, salute. Right? There's so much in play when you start thinking about your norm, right? And that's the same, right? I think that there's a comfort in pain. There's a comfort in pain, and there's a comfort in what you know. And so, I'll be honest, right? So from where I came from, and what like my when I tell you my life is like awesome, my life is awesome. And I think that, what's up, love? I think that from that perspective, there is this. It's little though. It's not as strong, right? It's not as strong, and that's why I just needed to get this out. You know what I'm saying? It's not as strong, um, as it once was, because like, once upon a time, I'm talking about like I was self-sabotage to the 10th degree. I'm talking about like I would do things that I know I ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And it would just ruin all of my situations. I'll get great opportunities and I just ruin them. But now I'm in a space where I'm not ruining them. It's really just my thought process that's like slowing them down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the message is this, right? Is that I need everybody, including myself, right? Because I can't, if I can see you, I can see me. You know what I'm saying? So I need everybody to get to work, right? Allow those blessings in. Those blessings are knocking on your door, like they want you. Those blessings want you. You know what I'm saying? Like those blessings want you. I promise you, those blessings want you. Like, to the point, like I tell you, like 3. And I didn't pursue none of these opportunities. Like, these opportunities came, and yo, I swear, when I'm able to talk to y'all about these, when I'm able to say what they are, y'all gonna be like, wow, like, this is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. Like, I'm talking about, and I didn't search for them though. I didn't search for them. They came knocking on my door. And life is that easy though. I put out an intention early this year, and I just started putting out energy every single day, and that energy like allowed that intention to come. But now it's time to get to the. I mean, say yes to life. Now it's time to say yes to life. Now you got to say yes. Now you got to let it in. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to let the abundance in. You can't ask for it, and then when it come knocking on your door, you be like, yo, you didn't call first, so I'm not letting you in. You can't do that. Your blessings want you. Your blessings want you. They want you. As much as you want them, they want you. As much as you want your blessings want you too. You got to let them in. You got to let them in. Don't vibrate on a level and say, yo, I want you, and because they didn't call first, you're not opening the door. Open the blood fire door. Open the door. And I'm talking to me too. Open the door. 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 Like, you know how many people you could help with your blessings, and you being selfish. I'm talking to me now, and I'm talking to you, right? And you being selfish, because whatever blocks that you're allowing to block you, right? Whatever blocks that you're allowing to block you, you are now stopping you from blessing others, right? Because I'm a giver. And I could give more if I had more, or when I have more. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, yo, now you being selfish though, bro. Like, sis, queen, whoever, right? Like, now you being selfish also. Because first of all, let me tell you this, right? Is that with the platform I have right now, right? With the platform I have right now, there's hundreds of thousands of people, even millions indirectly, who are inspired. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are inspired by me, inspired by my story, inspired what I bring to the table. And I have an opportunity to like, I'm talking about like quantum leap that. You know what I'm saying? Like quantum leap that. Like, I have an opportunity to, like, if I affect 1 million people right now, I have an opportunity to affect 10 million people, 20 million people, 30, 40 million people. Like it's like the platform is that large is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And my limiting beliefs, right? Because I have them too. My limiting beliefs, my ability to block myself is not allowing me to reach those people. And so how selfish is that? Because I know my impact. There's no secret to the impact that I have on people's lives. It's not a secret. I'm very, very clear on that. I'm very clear. I'm very clear of what impact I have. In fact, that's why I started cutting people off, because I was like, nah, I can't allow certain energies into my life. Because if I let certain energies in my life, then I can't be there for my for God first and foremost. Then I can't be there for my family secondly, and then I can't be there for my community, right? And so I refuse to, I'm conscious. Let me change that word, right? I'm conscious about what energy I allow in my life, because I want to be present for God. I want to be present for my family. I want to be present for my community. And so I'm very clear. I'm very clear about my impact on the world. But even within that clearness, or within that me understanding my impact, again, that part of me that is afraid to let my like fully shine, right? Like that, that level that I'm supposed to be at. I'm blocking that. And as I block that, I'm also blocking the ability for other people to be blessed, and other people to feel the impact, for other people to live out their God self. So I say that to say that as you continue to allow fear, because that's all it is, right? There's only two emotions. There's no other emotions on this earth. There's only love and fear. That's it. You either do stuff in love or you do stuff in fear. If you're angry, there's fear. If you're envious, there's fear. If you're jealous, there's fear. There's only cash facts, right? There's only two emotions. There's love or fear. That's it. That's it. And so if you are allowing love to lead you, then you're operating in your God self. If stop the bank, salute. If you are letting fear control you, then you're not living in love. Mia Sykes, A Course in Miracles. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, yo, as you move out in this world, the things that you're allowing to stop you, the things that the fear that you're moving in is not only stopping your blessings, but it's also, right? It's also stopping you from blessing other people. And that's what you need to focus on, right? Like survivor's guilt, imposter syndrome, all that stuff is fake. It's not even real. Nothing real could be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Therein lies the peace of God. I always knew I was a prophet, but I couldn't find a decent job. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's my word of the day. I appreciate y'all for you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all for listening, you know what I'm saying? And allowing me to teach through this. Because like I literally was just like, man, like yeah. I appreciate y'all. All right, let me jump into these news real quick. I know y'all said leave at earlier, but I'm gonna leave at 9. So I could get to the show or this meeting. All right, cool. And so when we think about the financial markets, NASDAQ is up 0.33%. S&P 500 is up 0.47%. Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 0.4%. Gold is up 0.07%. 10-year Treasury is up 2.6 basis points, bips. Where Atlanta traffic is vicious. Now that's a fact. Let me see actually, cause I did the time. So right now, it's still. Let me see what's saying. What time I get to my meeting? Right, still 22 minutes. It's still saying 22 minutes. So I'm goodmoney.com. All right, cool. Cash facts. Oil is up 1.67%. So when we think about single family home building, it hit its highest level since 2007 in September, cementing the housing market as the MVP of the economic recovery. So there still is building happening. Like all around my area, I see single family homes being built. And so that's dope. Yo, fast out the Bitcoin. I own some Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? So, with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin topped 12,000 for the first time since August, according to CoinDesk. And that's everyone is scrolling to the fourth page of their phone home screen to open Coinbase because I got Coinbase and I know that my stuff is my stuff is hitting. In other news, Google is now about to be sued, right? So yesterday, the U.S. Department of Justice plus 11 state attorneys, they filed an antitrust lawsuit against Google and every single one of its NAP pods, right? The U.S. Government hasn't brought an antitrust case this size since it tried to chop up Microsoft in 1998. And so the Department of Justice says Google is abusing its market power and trying to stifle competition. So it's not illegal to be a monopoly in the United States unless what it says. Otherwise, we would have a board game celebrating it, right? But it is illegal to use the market dominance to box out, rivals, right? And so you can have a monopoly, but if you use that monopoly to stop others from, coming into your market, then that's what's illegal. The Department of Justice is arguing that Google is illegally using contracts to ensure its search engines was the default options preloaded on cell phones, including Apple devices and Androids, blocking other competitors. So look out for that. It definitely does, Hutch, but it's the way the law of the land was written. You know what I'm saying? So fast out there. So we'll see that. All right. In other news, Doordash, right? Doordash is providing $5,000 in grants to businesses selected through an application process in cities across the U.S. Restaurants in the following cities are eligible for this grant. You got New York City, New York, you got Chicago, you got Illinois, you got Pennsylvania, PA, you got Denver, Colorado, you got San Francisco, California, and you got San Jose, California. Make sure y'all take advantage of that if you fall into the categories. And then lastly, I got one more, right? So NASA is giving NASA has given Nokia $14.1 million to build a 4G network on the moon. So NASA awarded Nokia-owned Bell Labs a $14.1 million grant as part of its plans to establish a human presence on the moon by 2030. Nokia is building a 4G network to help astronauts control lunar rovers, navigate lunar geography in real time, and stream videos. The network will get upgraded to 5G in the future. And last but not least, our prayers go out to our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. There's been so yesterday was like genocide, right, happening. People being murdered, our people being murdered by their own country. And so if you've seen the hashtag end SARS, then if you don't know what SARS is, SARS stands for Special Anti-Robbery Squad, right? And so the Special Anti-Robbery Squad was a Nigerian police force that unit that was created in late 1992 to deal with crimes associated with robberies, motor vehicle theft, kidnapping, castle rustling, and firearms. And the reason why this was started because there was, at the time the police was dealing with, they were dealing with, somebody being kidnapped, like somebody from the army being kidnapped. But there was a lot of like robberies and stuff going on. And so in Nigeria, there, the SARS started to take advantage of their power. They started to, there was one individual in particular who, was stopped by SARS and they were trying to extort him. And they said to him like, yo, if if we shoot you right now, like nobody's gonna bat an eye. So they would really started, taking their power to the next level. And so there's been protests, right? There's been protests to end SARS, and the government, officially ended SARS. But then yesterday, it's like such a travesty where there was peaceful protests, in Nigeria. And the government, decided to, turn off all the lights, turn off cameras, and literally open fire on innocent people, killing innocent protesters, people who were protesting peacefully. So yesterday, was definitely, it's hard. You know what I mean? And so let's prayers for Nigeria. Our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. And yeah, let's just keep them in our prayers. Let's continue to end SARS. I got 2 minutes left. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I probably, I don't even know if I got. Let me see if I got. No questions, which is okay, because I gotta run to this meeting. But shout out everybody. I appreciate y'all. Fat shout Mia Sykes on the Vietnam check-in. PK Dixon, what up, PK? Guy Jazzy Rainey on the check-in. Salute. Trini Cherry, Wagwan. Trini Cherry in the building. Whatever I want to say, podcast in the building on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank y'all so much for tapping in, for tuning in. Rhea Keefe, OG Big Sis in the building. Salute to y'all. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank y'all for just allowing to be in the space. Mailbox Money Academy. Definitely tap in with anybody in the group. So anybody that's in the group, if you wanna get into Mailbox Money Academy, tap into anybody that's in the group, and they will be able to give you a link to be able to start the process. Definitely. I appreciate y'all. Today is definitely gonna be a winning Wednesday. It's gonna be a long day though, cause I got meeting, then I got some running around, then I got a shoot that I'm doing all day. So salute there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that. Definitely gonna be a winning Wednesday. Definitely a winning Wednesday. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with anybody that's a Mailbox Money Monster, Mailbox Money Millionaire. They could give you a link to join. We did add a new monthly feature. And so for those who couldn't afford the amount to join, in one shot, there is a monthly feature. So Mailbox Money. I'm also good luck at D. You know what I'm saying? I got that meeting and all that. You know what I mean? But there's also a monthly feature where we made it. Now I'm about to take my CMOS as soon as I get off. There's also a monthly feature that we have. Anybody in Mailbox Money Academy, I'm actually working on like a promo video that could explain a little better, what it's about, and I'll post it, but I'll send it to y'all as well, so y'all can share it. And then when y'all share it on y'all platforms, you can share it to people, and then people could have a better idea of what it is. So yeah, I love y'all, appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? About to take my CMOS, make sure I'm in clear mind, clear body. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Winning Wednesday. Go out there, win. Open the door, right? If y'all don't remember anything from today, open the door. Your blessings want you. Whatever you're asking for, your blessings are banging on the door. Whatever you wants you to, just open the door. Let it in. Let abundance in. It's your birthright. I'm Ash Cash. Thank y'all for rocking with me Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow in God's will.